Yo, peace, beloved, peace. It's your homie, Young Content. I'm just the host, but I'm with an all-star right now himself, an actual all-star. If he would have put a submission for art in all-star or something, he would have won. Shout out to LOL. What the fuck, Eric? He's doing a bid. You see his piece he made for me on this bottom screen. Me doing a Chris Benoit suplex. What up, homie?
How's it going, bro? Thanks for having me on here. Always a pleasure. You know, gotta do it big with my boy.
Big day, big day, big day. Sound the alarm. Call the fire department. You are doing a what?
Victory!
Uh,
You hear that?
yeah, I did. Victory. That's what I hope you're doing. Victory dance.
You're about to do the victory dance for sure. I need to figure out something really quick. Stand by, you awesome people. 1 second. 1 second. Actually, we're good on victories. If you do notifications, ain't gonna come up. We can't stop the stream. Let me pull this thing up, bro. How you been? Tell me, have you watched the game? How was your day? People are fucking excited to see you, bro.
It was crazy, bro. This morning I was working on like the final touches of this NFT set. Like I was working on all the different variations, getting them animated, getting them minted, get the descriptions right for the most part. And then yeah, running around helping out my significant other, getting some supplies for her art career. You know, like she's a budding artist too, so trying to support on both sides. And then doing what I can to catch the game. The game, I caught the first half of it, and then I had to go do business meetings, calls, talks, and wish I could be watching it. But
Dude, you're a busy man, dude. Who
my
knew?
attention is on this.
Yo, you're a busy man. The way that you're growing and stuff, it just makes everyone proud. The comment section is saying, "What up, sniper?" Sean says that. I'm reading it through my phone because we got a little system here. Treacher says, "How do you differentiate a Chris Benoit versus a Kurt Angle?" God damn, sorry. So someone Swab says, "Does Rarible not take MetaMask?" Damn. I think
I
it
don't
takes
know about
ETH.
that.
You just gotta log in with
Yeah,
your Meta.
yeah. I think so. I think so. From what I've seen, I think Rarible lets you take MetaMask if you're using desktop browser. I think I might have ran into some issues when I was trying on my mobile, so I don't know.
Wow. Well, I already know. Well, let's pull this thing up because it's an important day. I'm recording. Thank God I remember to record. Holy shit. Where am I pulling this up? No, not that, you moron. We're pulling it up right here. How many other bids have came in, bro? They're looking at it on the screen.
Let's see, we got one so far. Someone bid one WE, which is the equivalent to one ETH, so it's sitting at 1.7K right now.
1.7K. Do you fucking see this? Everyone's coming in. Rarible just take ETH on desktop. Yo, Eric, my MetaMax connects. Idolizes in the building. Does anybody want to give a shout out before we start the stream, bro?
Dude, I want to give a shout out to fucking everyone in Top Shot Snipers chat, general or otherwise. You guys have been dope, super supportive. You guys are a fun group, really
Victory!
positive, uplifting. It's been a whirlwind, but like so much knowledge and expertise and like just people all coming together to enjoy this like hobby slash phenomenon, and it's been amazing. So shout out to everyone in Snipers chat.
Yo, shout out to your follows. We're streaming on Theta, the place to be. That you earn crypto, you earn NFTs. This is innovative shit. This is my first time doing some innovative first auction for the snipers. This is history. And I know these bids are gonna start coming in because what's some of the pieces have been selling for, bro? You don't have to say, but have they been up there? You've been collecting crypto. Are you trying to stack your BTC collection? Are you flipping that from stuff on Rarible? What's your strat?
I've been doing a little bit of both, man. Like I've been taking like because like how I got started with all of this was trading doodles for for moments, for Top Shot moments. I didn't have a collection, packs weren't available, so I was like, hey, how can I creatively think of ways to like get some cool, funny art in people's hands and trade them for like low level moments, and then that started building up. And so since I've been doing that, I've been like, occasionally I'll take moments for payments. I'll take Ethereum. People will buy directly on Rarible or OpenSea. Some people have just been straight up Venmoing me. It's been nuts, man. It's been coming from like different avenues, and I've been grateful for all of it because it's like you know, like this is art. Like I'm creating something, so it's like not so much about like getting compensated for it. It's more that, oh, you know, like someone is willing to find value in it, and that makes me feel good, you know. So like, you know, people have been, there was like a sale for the static LeBron one that went for 1.5 ETH. There was another LeBron, the last animated LeBron, the first one, someone traded about 7.7K worth of moments for it. So it's been kind of crazy, bro.
Holy shit! We far from the days we have to be known as starving artists. Far from the days we have to just, you know, whore ourselves out there.
Victory!
Or, like, sell our souls in a sense. Like, oh guys, look at my art. It's in this show. Now you could just do it digitally. How you feel about that? You can make a one piece and you could be on vacation for 6 months if you do it right.
Dude, it's crazy because it's like it's funny because when you think about being an artist and you think about like monetizing your artwork, and it almost feels like, at least for me personally, up to this point, like it had felt dirty to monetize my artwork, but like not in the way that was like oh, I just don't want to do it, or that monetizing it was bad. But you know, like thinking about it, you have to think about yourself as a business in order to make it something fairly successful, right? You have to think about like marketing, supply costs, reach, making stuff that people want to get into, trying to like borderline show yourself, right? And it does kind of feel like a little weird and unnatural. But then I think what this whole NFT space has allowed is that you're now dealing with people like on chat rooms and like Discord and Twitter, and like just talking with people that like your art, and you get feedback immediately, and you can kind of see, you know, like, oh, you know, like some stuff I'm working on people like, some stuff I'm working on people don't like. You get that real-time feedback, and you also get that real-time like, hey, I'm willing to transfer money to you, or transfer a payment for you, or transfer a moment to you, or I want to trade you for some of my artwork. And that whole sense of collaboration and community and you know, just it's just been a whirlwind that has really like, I feel like everyone wants to uplift each other. Everyone wants to see each other do good. And that's the crazy thing about this whole NFT space is like, dude, I'm rooting for everyone that's in it. You know, everyone that I've met has been rooting for me. That's fucking dope. You know, I really appreciate that. And I hope to, you know, return the favor. Everyone I meet, like whatever your hustle is, like you run a hockey nonprofit, I'm rooting for you. You
Goldie.
Flip cards, you know, yeah, exactly. Goldie. What's up? Shout out Goldie, you dope. You know, you run, you know, that the crypto dunks guy, he's sick too. I'm rooting for him too. Like I want everyone to succeed. And that's the feeling I get with this community, just as a larger.
It's like the Roaring 20s in a sense. It feels like the Roaring 20s, bro. Like swing music was in, you know, comedy, shock comedy, and was in like Buster Keaton. This feels like that whole, the energy. Do you feel that electricity in the chat rooms, or it's like it's weird because it's not even like somewhere you go. You know, in these like art galleries, sometimes you get a bad vibe, but it's like it's in digital world, you know.
Yeah, like I think like one of the things that really makes it like unique is like when you're in an art gallery, right? Like you might meet the person that is there that has the art gallery up, but then when you think about art gallery in a traditional sense, it's very like a little proper, right? It's like you kind of like there, you're kind of looking at the art, moving on to the next piece, and it doesn't like. I think that's one of the things that you can't really be loud and like have a rambunctious time and talk off topic at a gallery in person. And that's like you're really comfortable and familiar. But I think that's like the power of why all these like digital and like online chat rooms has allowed for like you get people both extroverted and introverted, people that are social and not as social can feel at ease, feel comfortable, because everyone kind of starts on an even playing ground where you're just texting, writing out text, and you know, like it brings a level of comfort, lets people kind of be able to be themselves and not be themselves, you know, kind of like almost simultaneously, but in a way that's very like, you know, like freeing.
Yeah, I went to an art gallery in Wynwood, and they had you've been to Wynwood, huh? In Miami?
No, I'd actually never been to Florida, bro.
Dude, holy moly! Some people here are saying I see it on the front page of Rarible. It's on the front page, bro. Do you know that?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, people are saying it's on the front page of Rarible.
Let's go. I'm down. That's it.
When Moon said this piece is sick, Eric. Nice work, brosy.
Hey, shout out Wen, glorious leader. You the best, bro. Running the
Shout
ship.
out when.
Running a
Am I
tight
still
ship,
streaming,
dude.
right? All right, cool. I haven't AFK'd. I haven't killed my stream yet. Yeah, homie. You guys have any questions you want to roll in for the artist? You know, we got a lot of people in the stream. You know, you can ask questions. Yeah, front page. Let's fucking go. Yeah, that's what Wen said. You want to check that?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I would have to check that, bro. That's like, I needed you to confirm. That's like Basquiat saying he was on the front page of like Open Bazaar or something.
Let's see. Yeah, it's right there, bro. Number 1 on Hot Bids.
Oh my god.
Hey,
That's
thank
big.
you to whoever fucking bidded that one ETH. Shout out to you.
That in
that's
essence
dope.
is one ETH. That could be
Yeah,
worth
that's 1 ETH.
20,000. That's the cool thing. Are you excited that this one ETH could be like 20,000 and talk about that? You know what I mean? Is that just what your art should appreciate? That's the trajectory it should appreciate on.
Man, it's kind of nuts. Like the way, like, of course, you know, like when you think about being able to monetize your art, like the pursuit of it is to, you know, like be as successful as possible. And like successful can be any route, you know, like you could be successful in terms of like notoriety, successful in terms of monetary, successful in terms of just self-fulfillment. And this has allowed me to kind of hit all of those, like kind of with one shot, which is kind of nice, you know, like no matter how this plays out, if I burn out as an artist next week, if I go broke as an artist, like I at least will have this kind of just experience to kind of like come back on. And you know, like, you know, I hope to one day, you know, be able to buy a house with the money I make from my art, to buy a house for my family, buy a house for my loved ones, you know, like take care of them, make sure like all
I find that a lot of artists are very like, you know what, I say it all the time, if you're able to find value in the most undervalued spots or things, you are truly wealthy. So are you able to find value in undervalued things, or are you trying to like buy yachts? Like what is the goal? And be honest, you know what I mean? Because some artists are, you know, they want that.
Yeah, like, you know, like it all those things, like if I ever reach the point where that becomes a reality, that those would be nice to have, you know. But like for me, like I really love sharing success, you know. So like, you know, like when I sold my that one moment for like East, like I was like, oh dude, let me hook up my high school boys, you know, let me send them some moments. They haven't gotten Top Shot yet, let me send them some nice moments. You know, like my success is tied to the success of the people I love, you know. Like I exist so that I can, you know, do my best to make their lives better through like humor, through care, through whatever way I can do to just trying to be a positive impact on anybody's life.
You look like,
that's kind of the way I approach it.
You look like the guy though that if you do make a lot, you would have the freshest kicks on all the time. The freshest kicks probably in the building. Is that true? Is that, you seen those new EVs that came out? EV Air Jordans? The Pokemon Jordan collab?
Yeah, I saw one of my favorite artists, Cole, just did an artwork on it. He's a dope artist too, on Instagram, just COLE. But yeah, I saw it and I thought it was just like some random Pokemon collab thing, and I was like, oh shit, it's actually real or some shit.
Dude, are you excited to collab with maybe Top Shot for a moment? I mean anything is open.
Victory!
You know, in a sense, like that could be a real thing. Your art could be on that side, and then we all go fucking bananas.
Yeah, that would be sick, man. That would be dope. I would be honored to be a part of that if they ever came to me. You know, that's the way I look at it. Like it's not even it's just being able to collaborate with people and like have stuff up where like, oh, it's cool. Like, hey, look, I have this artwork on this moment, or like I made this artwork on this wall on the side of the building. Like the value from it is you know, like the work I put into it, and then seeing it come to fruition, and you know, being able to share that with other people, and you know, however they take it, they like it, they don't like it, like just elicit some sort of emotion, because you know, like humans are emotional creatures, and you know, I hope to elicit much more positive ones with my artwork.
I'm showing the crowd the piece you made for me. It was the top hat with the squiggle. What define your that style when you made that Young Content purple teal thing? Because it's on the screen right now. It's one of my favorite pieces. And is this like an original work? I mean, I don't know how this works, you know.
So when you, I remember for a while you asked me like, oh hey, could you make something on my dude? And I saw it, and you asked me like, hey, can you make it with a top hat? I was like, all right, let me see what I can do. And I yours was like your actual logo was a little clean cut, a little like implied wavy, like the crazy hair, but the hair is it's like it's in line. It's like it's not wild, you know. And I was like, you look like you got a wild personality, even though your hair is clean. So I was like, hey, let me show that out a bit in the hair. So I wanted to glitch it out, make it a little crazier. But this is like this was like as I was learning the glitch thing. This whole glitch art was like it's kind of new to me, and like as I've been doing the NBA art, I've been kind of learning more techniques. And you know, looking at the one I made, I was like, dude, I want to go back and remake that and make it even fucking doper.
Wow, it has this like everlasting gobstopper effect that it's like a portal, especially. I don't know. Is this like with hand Procreate? Did you take tutorials for this stuff, or is this also taught?
Uh, for the most part, it's a lot of trial and error. I use Procreate. Procreate has some glitch. I don't know what they call it, like filters or not really filters, but it's like it lets you like sliders that let you like glitch up certain layers. And then I've always been like I always liked photo manipulation. Like I use a lot of Photoshop to make memes. You know, like Photoshop other people's faces onto stuff. I meme a lot on Reddit, NBA, and the Clippers subreddit. And on my Twitter actually before was just dedicated to Clippers memes. So a lot of the artwork like for a while was just me drawing on the Procreate with on the iPad with my pencil, Apple Pencil, and then I started thinking like, hey, why don't I marry the two? Why don't I take photo manipulation, manipulate some imagery, tie that and layer that with drawing, and then kind of get this weird mix where like it might look real, might look drawn, might look glitchy, might look static, like just kind of like, I want you to be able to like zone in on any little part and like see something kind of just wild, you know.
I love that. Did you? I'm pulling this up on screen next. Did you see the Bleacher Report collaboration with the basketball player, the rappers yesterday?
I heard about it. I heard Quavo did a ball, right? I haven't actually seen it yet. Let me look that up right now.
Yeah, look that up because right now the one I bought, that Jack Harlow, is I didn't get the gold, guys. I got the regular one, but the prices are a little down from where I paid for it. And I heard the homie Vogue, who's a sniper, shout out to the Top Shot Snipers, was telling me they stopped sales. So I just want your take on that art, on that basketball, and if you would do something like that one day. It's called Open Run on OpenSea.
Let me take a look at it. Okay, I see. Yeah, I see it right now. I think that's cool. Like both for two reasons. I think the fact that you're getting like real legit hip hop celebrities, you know, like people that are huge in the music game, coming in and creating, you know, this piece of artwork and in collaboration with Bleacher Report, which is one of the biggest sports publications out there, or sports journalism publications, and it kind of adds to the validity of this movement. You know, like you talk to some people that might not know about it, and they're like, "Oh, it doesn't make sense." But when you start associating like big names to it, you know, it's like, "Oh, what we're doing has some sort of, you know, like there's some concreteness to it." It's like, hey, you know, like these people, like they didn't get to where they are like by investing in like dumbass shit. You know, like they didn't get to where they are by like you know, throwing money at things that are like gonna fizz out. These are, you know, big players that are making moves together, and it's cool to see, and it's cool to see like them incorporating a way that's like that ties, you know, hip hop, basketball, sports, NFTs. It's like that. I think that's the cool thing about NFTs, is that it adds that element of tech and digital to a lot of different mediums and spaces. You know, like you can create an NFT for anything, and you add that little bit of like that tech wizardry to it.
Yeah.
And I think that's really dope.
I think even like the whole connection aspect, you know, you got Tyrese Halliburton, who knows if he's gonna start being like an art collector, but the way that digital world and that physical world are bridging, you know, how many times I've heard, "Oh, get off your phone," you know, you're not gonna know what real life is, but like real life is coming to us. We're able to connect with these celebrities now. We're able. I could hit up Jack Harlow for this basketball, be like, yo, which I did. I'm trying to get him in the Top Shot Snipers, you know. But it's coming closer than we think. Like,
Mm. Because and I feel like that's where Top Shot has really accelerated the process. Like Top Shot has like almost like I liken it to what happened with GME. You know, how GME was just kind of like no one, like it just became like this. It just became in the public ethos of like now it just exists in pop culture. And I think Top Shot is that for NFTs, where like it has this meteoric rise. People are talking about it. People that have know nothing about NFTs are talking about it. People are hearing that, hey, LeBron made 200K. Some guy made 200K selling LeBron, and now you're getting eyes from like big players, big investors, and it's like kind of scary, but kind of like awesome at the same time because it's so new. And then being able to talk with people, and interact with people on the ground floor is like fascinating because you kind of see the growth and development in real time. Like even like with this weekend, right? We saw like all the hiccups that Top Shot went through, and like think about it like a month ago, like the type of hiccups they were going through then, and how they were able to at least handle some of it, and that didn't seem imaginable, a couple of weeks ago. And like the growth and the level of like the work being put in from all sides is pretty crazy.
I love that. Yo, someone asks,
so
how do you guys feel about the absolute flood of punk clones flooding the market? Yeah, from my take, it seems kind of disingenuous, especially when you have Eric making like basketball art, and just kind of tweaking it to his own. Most of these projects are just trying to make some money. They're trying to make some money. The homie Crypto Dunks, this is why you got to know the artist. Once you get to that layer of like that second layer, that deep peeling that onion, you can feel like what their intentions are, and then you really know. Like that's what Larva Labs was. People knew that they just gave these things for free. They're cool programmers, and that story. It's always the artist has that story that makes the stuff valuable. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's so much about like it not even so much, but it's like almost equally as much as about the artist as it is the art itself. Because like what you're seeing now is that when you give everyone the ability to upload anything and mint anything and NFT anything, and what sets them apart, right? What sets them apart that how one random person might do a crypto punk like kind of like parody, but what is his story behind that parody? Does he have a good story behind it, or is he doing it just to cash in? And as you get more access to artists, as artists allow themselves more access and become more accessible, now you start, like you said, you find out the story of why they do certain things. That becomes more important. Like if you see something on, like you can criticize an artwork, like in art history, they had that one urinal that was upside down. Right? You look at that, no one's gonna think it's art. It's just an upside down urinal. But you read about it and you read the reasoning behind it, and then it starts making more sense why they did it. And I think that's you hit the nail right on the head. That you have to believe in the artist.
Have you seen the Ben Morrow drop that he did for his
on VIB3?
Yeah,
was that the one? Yeah, that was sick, dude. That reminded me of like all these like Mass Effect looking aliens. It was pretty dope.
I pulled it up right here. It's on screen. That Ben Morrow, what do you think about his work? Because you and him, in my opinion, are pioneers in a sense. Let me ask you this question: who was the first NBA Top Shot artist that was like doing it like you? Was there somebody? Because I like to give credit where credit's due. I'm an OG, so I kind of put my feelers out. You came out of nowhere, but have you seen that?
I don't know, man. Like I since I joined Top Shot like pretty late into the game, but like maybe mid January, early February. Like ever since I started doing the doodles, I almost kind of had blinders on, which isn't the best thing because you do want to kind of keep your eyes on everything. But I was so motivated by my own artwork and like providing that kind of service to like Top Shot users that You probably know more than me. You've been around the game for so long.
That's why I'm
have you seen
saying
anyone?
you are a pioneer, just like Ben Morrow is with this Vive project. Two different, same blockchain, just two different collectible zones. Him being the first artist NFT sold. He sold what 7 million into 2 minutes.
That's nuts, bro.
And I was able to get two rares. So your boy got two rare packs. So I am going to, like I said, put this stuff in digital frames. And to you, bro, from my perspective, you could be a Beeple, bro. You could, art is just so beautiful. It doesn't have to be super hyper realistic all the fucking time.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel like sometimes I'll play like video games, right? And video games like some of them just like strive for like ultra realism, and then some games have just like really simple but very charming art direction, and like you gravitate towards those because it's like it's a representation of reality. I live in reality. I know what the real world looks like, and I want to see something. I want to see something fantastical. I want to see something that someone dreamed of that like makes no sense but makes perfect sense at the same time. Like that's the things that I think like and I'm not saying realism is bad. It's just a completely different art style, and sometimes you need both. You got to be exposed to both to kind of understand and learn and draw inspiration from, because all these wild imaginative representations are based on reality, and in order to take advantage of that, you have to kind of have this good grasp on reality too, in order to break it.
With your artwork, did you have to go through like some miserable moment in your life? Because we all been through that crossroad that makes us want to go into art. Is that something you had to deal with, some tragedy, some shit that like really tugged at your heart further down and you rose up?
Art has been interesting to me because like I've always been I've always been drawing since I was a kid, but going to school, I was like kind of like, it didn't feel like the right environment for me to learn in. I felt like, oh, I'd had to be put into like this kind of box of like what a normal student would be, and I was like, I feel like I would have done way better creatively if I had just been, oh hey, he's creative, let's just focus on that skill set. So then art for a while has just always been doodles and like just kind of like escape. Like whenever I have like a bad day, if I need to unwind, if I want to like have some pent up emotion or anger that I want to let out, like sometimes I'll doodle. And then I think for a long time I stopped that, and that really it's tough in the sense that it's always like in the back pocket, but like because you go for so long, you feel like you don't develop as an artist, and you see people like these days, like 14-year-olds that are like fucking crazy artists, and I'm dude, those guys are sick. But I think about it, it's like, man, is my development late? Like, how much years did I lose by not focusing on my artwork? Because this is the most I've ever focused on my artwork in life, and this only happened in the past month, and I'm like, what, going on 30, 34? I'm not.
Dude, you look so young.
Do I? Thanks.
And but, you speaking of these young artists, I have some that I'm looking up right now. You heard of Ferocious?
No. Let me look them up. Where can I find Ferocious?
Oh man, Ferocious has some serious Ferocious.
FEW Ferocious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're dope. I think I heard them in passing either through the Whales channel or Rarible or Nifty Gateway, one of those discords. Dude, this is dope, dude, because this is exactly like this is where you're playing with reality, where you look at this almost like random mishmash of different images that stylistically don't go together at all, and then you combine them all together and they somehow make a very cohesive piece. And it's like fascinating how someone can take that and see that in their mind, and then work whatever method they do to get to a point where like they're like, hey, this is done, and then they show it, and then people are like, wow.
But don't you see a little bit of a Picasso in that? Like there you see that there's a little inspiration.
Oh, definitely. I see a lot of Picasso in it. A lot of like the proportions, the what do you call it? The perspective, the playing with perspectives that don't match, but again, like you look at it holistically, and it's just a really beautiful piece.
For real. And this person is 15 years old.
That's wild, dude.
15 years old, millionaire on Super Rare, because because the universe is looking out. It's just beautiful, bro. It's like, do you have to be lucky in this space, or do you just have to be like have good karma? I don't know.
I think it's luck, you know. I think luck will allow you to get to places where you that other people who have similar or better skill sets might not be able to get to. You know, like you see it all the time. You see it on social media. I think that's one of the crazy things of social media is that you're exposed to so much dope stuff, and like people just all like you realize how creative the world is and like how good at just everything that everybody, like humans in general, are. And then some people rise to the top with a combination of hard work and luck, and I think you need both. You know, like some people can work hard and just not get a lucky break, and that sucks. Someone could be working just as hard and get that lucky break, and that might vault them to, you know, like superstardom. And you know, like you definitely need luck on your side. You know, like I feel blessed that, like, you know, a lot of things in my life, like I consider, you know, lucky. Like I was born in the U.S. You know, I was born in California. You know, like to like immigrant parents who chase the American dream.
You said you first generation?
Yeah, first generation.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I was born here, but my parents immigrated from Vietnam.
Wow.
They were fleeing the war, and then, which is crazy to think about. Like I joke about this all the time. Like our parents, like they were like fleeing, you know, their country being bombed and leaving their home and leaving behind like family members and brothers and sisters, and going to a country for the first time and not knowing the language and trying to make a life. And here I am fucking just complaining about not having Wi-Fi. God damn, I need to fucking suck it up, dude.
For real, bro. They did all this obstacles so you could be on fucking open sea and rail. When you really think about it, like, what the fuck? It's crazy. Someone said, how do I get a how do they get your pieces?
Right now I have stuff on Rarible. So I for a moment I was doing like a bunch of commissions. The commission list got filled up hella quick, and then I was like, oh man. And like this is one thing I had to learn as an artist, is like I had this tendency to this inability to say no, because I wanted to, you know, I want like, oh, everyone hit me up. I want to do something for them. I want to.
Hell no! You know what you gotta say no? You gotta say hell no. Because why? It's because I'm fucking busy. I'm busy, and Discord and Twitter is taking up my whole life.
So, dude, it really has, bro. Like, I wake up, I'm like, Discord, Twitter, draw, and like, dude, I'm not a morning person at all. And now I'm waking up at 7 to hustle. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. But yeah, so to answer the person's question, you know, I have some stuff on Rarible. You know, as I have a big project coming up too. So then commissions are gonna be closed for a little bit, but as I find some free time here and there, I'll probably make some stuff to post on Rarible. But actually, one thing that I wanted to mention is that I've been a lot more intentional about minting, and I brought this up yesterday because I've learned about, you know, the eco cost of cryptocurrency and crypto in general.
Yeah, talk about it. I want to hear this. This is good. This is juicy.
Yeah, so like, so, you know, my girlfriend, she's really big in you know, like in saving the environment, and you know, I'm all for it. You know, it's dope, and it's made me a better person, made me more conscious, and to think about like how I need to be more intentional with what I do, what I waste.
You know where that comes from, right, bro? It comes from that creative left brain, dog. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, man. No, you're good. You're good, bro. Yeah, no, it definitely like she's a very creative person, and I love her to death. And she makes me a better person because she makes me think about, you know, like, yeah, NFT is exciting. It's wonderful. It's cool. It's changing the game. But it's not all gold. You know, there's some dark side to it. With any major thing like this, there's always a dark side, and you want to kind of be aware of it. You know, kind of like hope that, you know, like things will get more efficient. Will be how crypto handles its energy consumption will be better going forward. Hopefully, Ethereum too will fix a lot of issues. That's why it's cool that NBA Top Shot is on Flow. Flow seems to be way less intensive than a lot of Ethereum stuff. So yeah, in that sense, like I, you know, when I first got into NFTs, like, oh, I want to fuck NFT anything. I want to mint everything. Let's upload my entire backlog. Let's do all this stuff.
Let me upload my MySpace posts.
Yep, exactly. Let me like that one minted Twitter or Twitter minted or something like
for
that.
for
Like,
Jack Dorsey
yeah, it's
for
crazy.
2.5
I'm like,
million auction. Yeah.
yeah, bro. So all that is to say that I have been trying to be more intentional with what I mint, so that I don't do as much damage to the environment if I was like just not just being more careless with it.
Wow, that's cool. I know. I know. With all the mining costs and just the energy, gigawatt energy, they better make a fucking piece of work of art with all that shit. I don't know, maybe like a heated bubble or something. I don't, some shit, some shit that is just. Where do you, after COVID, where do you see us going? Are we meeting up in your art shows? Are we, what's the drill? You know what I mean? Are
I
you
thought
gonna
I
do
was
a
gonna
pop
meet
up?
you,
Are you gonna do a pop up in LA? What is the drill?
bro. You're gonna take over the Tonight Show, so I'm gonna be the first guest, right?
Yo.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, like once this is all over, like, people are dying to socialize, and even this is socializing, and it does help. But like being able to like meet people in person and like do a meetup, and yeah, I'd be down to do a dope ass art gallery. Like especially like in the field and the space that we're in, which is like Top Shop, which is huge, and then like now we're dealing with like NBA players. Like the dream is that like you do a dope ass NBA themed gallery and get NBA players to show up. It's like, hey, what's up, Tyrese? Or hey, what's up,
That's
Harrison
possible
Barnes?
now.
Or
That's never been
like
possible before, right?
yeah, it's like chasing a wild dream, but then this dream somehow is more tangible than any other dream that I've ever had,
Wow.
and I want to get there. Like I'm trying to be real. I'm being realistic. It is a dream. It's like it's not something that like, oh hey, it's gonna happen, but it's like, hey, keep working harder, because the way I look at it is like if you set like a pretty lofty goal for yourself, right, and you chase it and you fail and you don't meet that goal, and you look at it from the standpoint of, hey, even though I didn't reach that goal, I gained so much even if I fell short, and that entire gain still makes you a better person at the end of the day. Like, and if I chase that goal of being like a fucking dope ass, being a Banksy, if I could, if I chase being Banksy and end up being like discount 99-cent store Banksy, that's still pretty dope.
For real.
That's
And I feel
still
like
pretty cool.
with Banksy, he's not upset, but I think he's kind of upset because Beeple took his shine in a sense, because Beeple was he's not first in NFTs, but he went mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Banksy doesn't give a fuck? Because that's not what Banksy's in it for.
It's I don't know what he's in it for. Like is he in it for fame? He's already like one of the most famous underground artists. He's in it for money. He's probably stupid rich from it. Like what is he really in for? Is he in it? Is he upset because he wanted to be the first? He wanted to be the trailblazer, and it's like not upset like, oh, I can't, like, oh, fuck this guy for getting it first. It's like, oh, fuck that, he did it first. I wish it was me.
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel like he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, like I mean, he could. I bet you, he probably loves it. He probably like loves supporting these alternative art, like ways to monetize art form. Like I think I would hope so, because I would think that that's the mentality that a dope artist would have. I feel like if you're upset about that, then it's more like a little spiteful. And I hope that's not the case. But I don't know him. I'm not in his head, so I just.
All it takes is for one privacy coin like Monero to partner up with Banksy, and you have private NFT transactions that are untraceable, and then when he hits the market, you're not going to be able to trace this guy because he's using a private coin. And it's going to be some serious inner webbing collaborations that we're not really seeing, dude. We're going to get some like real hacker art that it's going to be like untraceable, and people are going to rush to it, like literally rush to it.
Yeah, like imagine a billboard in Times Square just getting taken over by some random art and you can't trace it anywhere. That's crazy. And then people are going to talk about it, like, hey, do you see that giant art piece? Like, no one's claiming it. It's not an ad. It's provocative, and then you're going to get buzz. You're going to get people talking about it. You're going to get people.
Yeah, they hacked the mainframe. They went right into the fucking New York City Times Square billboard with their art.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, Mr. Robot, that shit.
Is that a style that you come from? Guerrilla art, tagging, Um, I would love to know. You don't have to. You don't have to rat on yourself either. So hey, fuck that. Hey, I was using USPS, chipping tags.
Yeah, no, I never did graffiti art. Like I always been a fan of it, but like I never did it myself just because I was like too worried to get in trouble. I didn't run around with crowds that who did graffiti art, but I really appreciate it now. I actually bought a bunch of when I was in Portland for a month. I bought a bunch of spray paints because I met some graffiti artists out there while I was out in Portland, and like they were dope. His name's iDrop out of Portland. He's pretty sick, and yeah, and like just inspired me to like buy some paints and like try it out, and in legal places.
For
And
sure.
but no, historically I've just like been just drawing my own, dude. I was just drawing on my like sketching on notebooks, like not paying attention in class. That's where a lot of my art had been developed.
Someone asked, Marketplace is going to be nuts when it opens up tomorrow. Someone said, go check Rarible. So how long is this auction lasting? How long do you want this to last? Honestly, you don't have to fucking sell it. I mean, because people are saying when Marketplace opens up, it's gonna go nuts.
What do you mean I don't have to sell it?
I mean, you can wait. How long is the timer?
Oh, okay. What we had planned. Well, I had planned for it to go to 9 p.m. And you know what? I want to keep it at 9 p.m. because again, it's not about like holding out to make more. It's like if someone bid in this time frame, I want them to have that artwork, and if they are the winner, like I said, I'm going into this like with no expectations. If no one bid on it, I would have been happy because now I got to do a dope show with my boy. I got to talk on here, kick it.
Yeah, I'm getting to know you so well. I feel like I'm like stepbrothers or something. We're sharing a bunk bed or some fucking something like that. I am the sensei, and you have such a peaceful energy, bro. Like when I see people in baby chat, and today baby chat roasted me, bro. They were like, dude, stop self-promoting. I'm like, bro, you asked me what TSS was. I'm not self-promoting. I'm not fucking showing you my Young Content super rare. Relax 100 club. And it's just how was your relationship with the devs, bro? Like has Jacob hit you up for art? Give us a scoop.
No, it's okay. So probably the one that I interacted most with was Alan, because Alan was one of the like he just happened to be like very accessible, for the late night Top Shot crowd. So I made a doodle for him, and then he actually Alan was my first NFT sale ever. I had never done NFTs before, and about like a month ago, I was like, hey, let me put up a Kawhi Leonard artwork that I made, and Alan from Dapper bought it, and I was like, yo, that was sick. Like I was just so grateful. So shout out to Alan. I made art for Roham. I made a doodle for him. I made a Kobe doodle when this offer started, and I would love to make more. I would love to collaborate with them. Like just do some community themed art. It doesn't even have to be something on a pack or anything. Just like to be able to be recognized for your artwork in any capacity, I think is a blessing.
Yo,
so
what is your favorite movie of all time?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, easily.
What the fuck is that?
Movie. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is this like weird, trippy, like dark comedy with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. And it was directed
it's like
by,
dark as fuck too, like color graded dark, and
it's dark but also very color. No, it's super colorful.
Oh
but
yeah,
like muted color. Yeah, and it's like very trippy. It's about a guy who and it's about a couple who goes through a relationship, and then like they have a bad breakup. So one of them tries this experimental procedure that allows them to kind of erase the other person from their memory. But then they meet again, and then it's about them kind of navigating through this like kind of familiar but unfamiliar relationship where one of them like is aware that the other one is like erased him from her memory, but then like he's like, what the fuck, that's fucked up. But then he does it on himself too. And it's dope, dude. I've watched it like hundreds of times. No, not hundreds.
You know what I would love an experiment for you to do, bro? I don't know if you do DMT, but do DMT, make some Eric what the fuck art, and see what comes out. I don't
If
know.
I could get my hands on, dude. DMT is a little hard to come by. Not gonna lie.
I know it's a hard request, but hey, I'm just throwing it out there. You never know if you get like a fucking real life Bart Simpson coming out of the screen, because your work has like this like it has this like you ever seen the show Nickelodeon show Doug?
Oh yeah, I love Doug. I fuck with Doug. Hell yeah.
When you were doing it, had that like pre essence of Doug. You know what I mean? It has this like nostalgic.
Dude, I fuck with Doug, dude. I made this art a long time ago. Back when I was like in the like infancy of my artwork, I did an art of I used to draw on whiteboards. Like when I was at work in the morning, I would come in early and like just doodle on whiteboards. And I made this artwork of like, Skeeter
Yeah.
wearing like a Wu-Tang shirt. And I was like, and yeah, dude, I fuck with Doug. Dude, I fuck with '90s cartoons hard, dude, because I grew up a '90s kid, so I love like all. I'm a huge Fresh Prince fan. I grew up on Recess, Hey Arnold, Doug, all those shows. So,
Do you have anything you're working on now that you could show us on Procreate or from the screen, or like any like old sketches that you could just run and get? Because I would love to.
Yeah. Let me get my iPad real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, guys, we're getting fucking hidden sketches here.
It's weird.
Bro, that's a great idea. Have different artists design pack covers for future series. Yeah. You're the man, Goldie. Someone said Doug, Ren, and Stimpy, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, classicos. Someone said Doug, Ren, and Stimpy, Rugrats, Hey Arnold.
List them, man. They're the best. There's this one. It's incomplete, but it's working on. It's my character Buster. It's him, like, skateboarding. I haven't.
Buster, is that the little thing on the bottom corner of your?
Yeah, that's Buster. He's my character, my original character that I created.
Who is Buster? Can you tell us who Buster is?
Buster is just this little kid that like my goal for Buster was to have this kid with like no expression on his face, but like he just does dope shit. Like everything you see him doing is like, that's dope. And he has this buddy called Chudy, who's like a little Vietnamese girl, and she's like tough as nails, but she does dope shit too. And like that's all like I just want people to look at him and be like, hey, that's like.
Yo, show me one
like,
more
cool.
time. I know someone can't screen cap this. This is too small.
All right, here. This is the one I'm working on, but I'll show you some stuff in the past. So this is the current.
Move over a little bit. Other way. Like move it this. Yeah. Oh shit, that's crazy.
So, but this is hell incomplete. So it's just like the cell shading. But let me show you something that I've done in the past with this one. So this is Chudy. This is the girl I was talking about.
Chudy, that reminds me of the Gorillas.
Yeah, big inspiration from the Gorillas. I get a lot of inspiration from the 2D and the Noodle.
Yo, Crypto Dunks is in the chat. Said Buster is the dude, and Crypto Dunk says Chudy reminds me of the Gorillas. Someone said old school packs used to have art pieces in them too. Imagine you get an art piece like little ribbon from this guy in your Cracker Jacks.
Hold on 1 second. Let me grab some.
See, now we're going into the cave. What up, Crypto Dunks? I'm looking at you right here on the phone. Fader phone. Call me.
This is a Buster pin I made.
This looks Egyptian.
Hey, so Young. Hey, ship me your address later. I'll send you one of these.
Holy, hold on. I got something for you too. Hold on. Yo, you gotta do. We're like pin brothers. Here, I'll send this to you too. Send me your Addy.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's go. I'm game, bro. Let's go.
Gang. That's fire, bro. I love that. That thing looks it looks like a Mewtwo card, like a Pokemon Mewtwo card. You know the one that was shiny you got in the movies?
Yeah. The Mew and the little Pokeball, right? It's like one.
That shit looks like. Someone says those pins are dope. Haha, awesome.
Thank you.
Haha, what's up? Legit, great call.
Let's see, let me find another book.
Yo, so when can we expect the Chudy to come out? Like, cause I really want that.
A Chudy pin? I got one, bro. You want to see that one
it's
too?
like a Chudy 1 of 1 rareable or something. I don't know.
Oh shit! Yeah, I can make one. I can make one of her. Here's this box I made. One of those like utility boxes. I painted this in the Bay Area.
Holy fuck, dude!
So it was like me and my girl were working on it. She was helping me.
What do you mean a utility box? The things that newspapers are in?
They're similar. I don't know. Like they're owned by the city or like the electric companies, and basically that you see them on a lot of like street corners or like sidewalks, and like people go into like to gauge electrical power or gas power or something, and then San Jose has this like initiative. A lot of cities do this. This was actually in Redwood City, but then they do this initiative where like they got these kind of ugly boxes that are kind of like this nasty green or brown that are just all around the city. So in order to like make it the city pop a little bit more, they commission artists to come and like paint these boxes to make the city more lively, and it's cool, man. Like, and I was blessed enough to be able to do one of them, and had a lot of fun with it.
Someone said we need more Eric originals that aren't just hoops, and that's Walshy said that.
I got you, Walshy. That's one thing I wanna balance. I want to be able to balance both my original creative stuff as well as the NBA stuff, because like I don't want to dive too much into this and kind of forget like the type of artwork that I like to do when money is not involved and not like hustling is not involved. Like so yes, Walshy, there will be more original.
Are you let me see.
Oh,
He's
shit,
chilling in the pool, dude. Bruh, that's cool as fuck. Is that Hey Arnold homage?
It's so Buster's design is inspired by like like Will Smith, that flat top fade, high top fade, Gerald from Hey Arnold, Vince from Recess.
A little bit of Simpsons looks.
Yeah, the Bart, the little Bart, yeah, little stubby cartoon looking character. Yeah, definitely.
Dude, are you a big basketball fan? Like where's the scale of art in basketball? Are they like this? Are they like this?
Yeah, I would say I'm a pretty huge Hoops fan. I've been a big basketball fan for like almost my entire life. I play like, it's funny because I like before I started the art hustle, like when the Top Shot thing happened, like I would devote a lot of time to like 2K. I played a shitload of 2K. Too much 2K. That game is poison. Stay away.
Poison.
But if you want to play, I'm down. But yeah, no, like artwork, like art is cool too, because I like appreciating art. Like I love going to museums. I love checking out street art. I like seeing other people develop as artists. Like, oh shit, like this guy was like pretty good 3 weeks ago, but like now he's just like incredible. So that's why like and I feel like basketball as a sport is very like it flows very naturally. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of like strong action. There's a lot of grace, and that translates very well into art. You see a lot of dope art around basketball. Like there's so many basketball fans that create incredible artwork that I just see all the time on social media. I'm just like so inspired to like, dang, like this guy is making some dope stuff. I'm like kind of learning some of the techniques based on the artwork, and I've seen another person do something. I'm like, hey, I really like what they're doing. Let me incorporate a little bit of that into what I do. So basketball and art are here, and like this has allowed me to tie both of them, which is fucking dope.
That's
I love
insane,
it,
bro.
I love it.
It's insane. Someone said someone said they're about to bid 1.9 ETH.
Oh shit, let's go.
Is there a new bid on this?
There's a new bid at 1.09 ETH, so it's sitting at like 1884. Yo, thank you, whoever bid.
Hold on.
Very, very grateful.
I gotta reload.
Very
oh yeah, it is a reloaded bid. 1884 ski. Wow, who the fuck did that? Now we get to war here. No, it's not war. Someone said, "Hey, where's that utility box in San Jose, Eric?"
It's in Redwood City. It's in downtown Redwood City. It's on I think Jefferson by Union Bank. So if you're ever in Redwood City, in the Bay Area, hit that place up.
Who's your team, man? Is it the one? Is it the Wafers? Because now you're like getting waif here. So who's your team?
I am a diehard Clippers fan.
Oof.
I'm a diehard Clippers fan.
No one knows that.
So
you don't really say that too much, but that's cool. I didn't know that.
All I know is pain. That's all I know with this team. I just know that like that. To be a Clippers fan has made me stronger because it's allowed me to like deal with just disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. But somehow I still come back and root for the team because they're the fucking Clippers, and it's I love them, dude. I used to go a lot of games when I was living in LA. I try to catch every game now.
Does playoff P
Yeah,
show up for you in playoffs?
in 2K. I don't know. Let's see if he shows up this year. You know, I'm rooting for him. You know, I, you know, like it's interesting. Speaking of Paul George, and this is this kind of like an aside. I'll talk about this. Like PG came out during the bubble and talked about his mental health, and I'm really big on mental health. You know, I'm really big on like supporting people talking about it. You know, like, I think a lot of like sports guys in general have trouble talking about emotions and feelings and expressing like, you know, they're in some shit, they're in some way. And you know, I respected him for coming out. You know, like I can't imagine being away from your family for 3 months and having to work and only think about work, even though it's, you know, it's still basketball, so it's fun, but like you're still away from family. That doesn't sound fun at all. And you know, he got roasted for like all summer for how he played. And so I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him, even if I like he's not my favorite player, but I'm rooting for him because you know, like you just want to see people succeed, hopefully, and not be assholes about it. And you know, like I think he was like he was just beat on by social media for like just months. So you know, I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for BG.
And that's the same thing I feel with Kyrie. You know, when he's like saging the place, like you can't judge the man, but like some people are spiritual beings, man. They want to be spiritual. It's not all about basket and hoop basket, get me in. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, like you look like at that one player a while back, the Milwaukee Bucks, Larry Sanders. He loves art. He calls himself an artist. He draws, he paints, and like he was like one of the young budding centers. He was kind of like a Hassan Whiteside, you know, very athletic, really good at blocking. And then one day he just called it quits from the NBA because he was like, this is not for me. You know, like some like at the end of the day for a lot of people, NBA is still work to them. You know, like they're millionaires. They have crazy lives, but you have to look at them as people. You know, like people with money, without money, are still people at the end of the day. So you have to try to understand them on a level. You know, like if you put yourself in the shoes of like, hey, even if I was making millions of dollars, that doesn't make me exempt from like feeling depressed or feeling angry or feeling like bullshit. You know, and I try my best to empathize with people. And
that's why today. I literally went to the park by myself and I just sat next to a tree and threw rocks. It was just something I needed to do to get away from Discord and Twitter all the time. And how do you prepare for your art? Do you do stuff like that? Do you like meditate for a little bit? Do you
well, I don't actually like, I wouldn't say prepare specifically for art, but I do things that do help.
Yeah, superstitions.
You know, like, to get my mind up. Not necessarily. I do yoga in the morning. I mean, it helps me unwind. You know, like
he says I do drugs. What do you mean? You smoke weed?
Yeah, of course I smoke weed.
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't?
Cheech
I mean,
wave.
okay, you don't smoke weed. It's cool with you. It's cool with you if you don't smoke weed, but I do.
Cheech wave. For sure.
Yeah, and then you know, just unwind. You know, like, weed does help with art. It really does. It does make me feel more like creative, and it gets the creative juices flowing a lot easier. But not every day. I used to do a lot more, and then I've kind of slowed down in moderation. You know, just because I think when you get to a point in your life where you realize you can still do well and not need it, that makes it even more special, because then you can kind of just go back to it and like elevate it, but it's not like a requirement for you to operate.
Facts. I gotta show the homie something that you helped me collab with on Super Rare. It hasn't reached to the masses yet, but it will. Fuck. Wait. Pause. Chill. Stay right there. This piece right here you're seeing. Hold up, right? 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, this piece, before I play the video, talk about that piece that I sent you a sculpt. I had to like re-sculpt a little bit. And I wanted to show the Balenciagas in it, but it's cool because you branded your t-shirt on it, and I think that's going to be huge. Are you on Super Rare yet? And if I do mint this, would that be history?
I've been trying to get on Super Rare, bro. I wanted to. I applied. You know,
you sent the video.
I sent the video. I did everything, bro. I did that for Super Rare. I did that for Vive. I tried to get into. I did that for Nifty Gateway. I think like, you know, this is before I really found my footing. So like I understand. You know, they probably have a lot of dope artists trying to get into it. So I'm not on it yet. You know, it's definitely on my goals as an artist to get onto something like that. So, you know, like if you want to mint it and put it on yours, dude, I'm all for it, bro. That artwork is as much yours as mine. You know, like I took something that you gave me and built upon it, and then I gave back to you, you built upon it. So, you know, that's the dope part about collaboration is that like I don't even think about it as like I own this. You know, it's like now it's in the public space that we're like, yeah, you want to play with it, bro. You want to,
Dude, I could look at this a million times, just because the branding. I put little flower petals on it. It's just, I love it. I just love that texture behind it. I don't know where you're getting this texture from, but it's trippy.
How I do a lot of my background and my glitch textures is I'll paint and then I'll glitch it out and then I'll paint again and I'll glitch it out and to kind of like repeat a lot of like these like process to like you know, like create a layer, paint on it, shape it in a way, glitch it, like play with the glitch so it's not like I'm just just glitch on and then live with it. Like I really like play with the sliders to kind of get the exact fit that I want. And then once I do that, I manipulate it some more, add other layers, duplicate layers, do different masks, and then, you know, try to tie it all together. So once I play with that, I look back and it's like, okay, now it looks cool. We can move on with that.
Wow. I was gonna say, what is your opinion on finding top shot snipers? And what does being a top shot sniper mean to you?
Ooh, so I think you were the one that invited me, right? You were the one that invited me into the group, and then you just I remember you just said very casually, "Join this. They're a good group of people," and I was like, "All right." And that was like around when General was kind of getting crazier and crazier, you know, like I remember like when I first joined, General was still like manageable. You could still like talk to the devs. Rohan was talking on there late night. It was cool. And then like as it got popular, you know, like you just get an influx of all sorts of people that makes it a little hard to communicate on there. So then when I joined Snipers, like, you know, like shout out to Wen. He was like really welcoming, and all the other people on there have been like really, really fun to talk to, very knowledgeable about stuff. Like you can tell that there's a lot of people that have been here for a long time in this little community, within this little community of Top Shot, and they genuinely like helping people. They like seeing other people succeed. And that's the thing. It's like when you see someone make a cool snipe, no one's ever like, oh, I wish it was me. It was like, oh, dude, yes, you did it. Because I know I'm gonna have a day where I'm gonna snipe, and then, you know, they're gonna root too. And then that's the dope thing. Everyone is like so happy for each other. So that community, that snipers community, is like the embodiment of what an online community should be. I really believe that, because it's not only just a place where people have fun. It's not just a place where people like, you know, like kick it, but it's also a place where people learn, try to better themselves and the people around them, and also try to just
Not
make
judge
it better
anybody.
for
We don't
people.
judge
Yeah,
anybody.
they don't. Yeah, exactly. Like you only judge people that suck, and there's sometimes you just like there are people that suck in the world, but then Snipers has like managed to eliminate a lot of sucky people. It's just a good group of people, and it's like really cool to be a part. You know, I jump in and it's like, hey, every interaction I have on Snipers is like I walk away like, oh, dude, I feel better. You
For
know,
real. It's
because
good for it's good for the health. It's good for the mental health, and that is why this super rare space, when you don't get in, people are like drastically hurt by it. I've had people like, oh, I didn't get in, and they're comparing work. Oh, his work sold for 100K. Why did mine sell for 6 ETH? What do I have to do it? It's like, why is that thing there? Why is it there, dude? Why is this happening? It's just I see it in the layer that no one wants to talk about.
you and that's kind of where the luck part comes in, right? Like you just might not be lucky. The thing that like you can't do is you just can't count some people's cheddar. You know, focus on your own path and focus on your own path, and you know, just kind of focus on yourself and being the best person you can be, the best artist you can be, the best creator you can be, the best sniper you can be. Um, Other people are going to have more success. That's just the reality of it. Other people are going to be more successful than you.
Are you always comparing your work to the next work? Like, I got to top this one next, and I got to top this one next, and I got to top this one next. And if it doesn't get the sales it wants, does that make you like feel?
No, because I don't think I'm driven by the sale. Like I can't like if, let's say like someone sells for an astronomical price. I can't use that as a barometer for success. Um, because I think like this is the other reason why I think I'm blessed too is that like I am able to I have a job, so I'm able to like the art is not I'm not dependent on art to pay like rent, you know, to survive. It's something that I get to do as a hobby, and because of that, I can create without needing to think about how successful an art piece will be. The art piece, the success of the art piece will be how I feel about it, in terms of like I'm happy with it. You know, I see it like, oh hey, I like this. It might be a stupid doodle that was a cool idea, and then it might take me 30 seconds to make, and it'll make me really happy, just as much as something I worked on like 6 7 hours on, you know, or like a week on. Um, so, and
Yeah.
then, you know, like every time you create something new, you're creating something new. That new thing is a reason to just feel good.
Wow. Are you planning to take a trip to Dapper Labs soon? I heard there's like a secret meet. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Would you go out to Canada? And I think Canada fucks with you, bro. Like that city fucks with you. And
Dude, I'll go to Canada. Canada's dope. I want to hit up Vancouver. I want to hit up Banff. I want to hit up like, yeah, I fuck with Canada.
I want to go where Walshy's from, in Lantia. Someone said, I guess I gotta make a Twitter just to get on the snipers. Dude, all you gotta do is be cool. We vet. That's all, bro. We're just looking for good people. We're not looking for you to make the best snipes. We're looking for you to be a decent human being. Um, he said, any way we can help with the auction as it hits the last 30 minutes, we will show you around Vancouver, buddy. Definitely. So someone said, any way we can help with the auction as it hits the last 30 minutes. That's a great fucking question.
Um,
Maybe a
yeah,
retweet.
I mean, like yeah, retweet, share it with anybody that you think might be able to, you know, like participate. And you know, like not even just the auction itself, because you know I'm already happy with how everything has gone. You know, I was able to spend a good night with you know like a friend and hang out with everyone that's watching. Got a couple bids in, you know, like already blew off my expectations. So you know, like in terms of help, is like I'll ask you, you know, have a good day, enjoy yourself, have a good night, rest easy. Once this is all done, you know, like that's how you can help me by ending your weekend on a high note, however you can, whether it is, you know, hitting up your friends or family. Um, and yeah, if you want to share the auction or the artwork or my social media stuff in general, you know, I'll be very grateful, very thankful.
Honestly, I think some morning, blah blah blah, boom boom.
Hey, it's the Crypto Dunce said the dim sum Vancouver is fire. Yes, Richmond in Vancouver is fucking dope. I remember going there as a kid and the dim sum was fucking sick.
That's
I
about
actually
it.
had some dim sum right here actually.
Oh shit! Is that what you ate today?
Yeah, the girlfriend's mom hooked it up with some dim sum.
Some Swab said this MJ is mine. Yo, the
Shit.
MJ. Walk us through that colorway, but that I see a little motion blur glitch on the inner thigh, and just the lining of the classic Bulls uniform too. Um, it's just phenomenal,
Yes,
bro. It looks like Space Jam. It does look like Space Jam. Looks like it's in fucking
thank you, man.
space.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, like I'm sure you've seen a lot more artwork. I love like the purple, pink hues, a lot of like the glitchy neon colors, and you know like Jordan in space. I wanted to really emphasize that. I really wanted to emphasize this feeling where he feels like ethereal, you know, like very like beyond time and space, and
It's
just
like
want him to
Alien
kind
with
of
the tongue too.
yeah, he's just like this like imagine being an alien and seeing Michael Jordan just going like this for like 3 million years, just going across space with his tongue out. You'd be like, damn, that's crazy shit on Earth.
Yeah, that's some Ready Player One shit. I'm in a Ready Player One Steven Spielberg movie, and fucking he just went across SpaceX, just like, is that a star? No, that was a fucking Eric piece of
How's,
art.
uh,
Are you? So will you make this Space Jam thing another thing with LeBron being in that movie? You see those releases. He looking like Thanos.
yeah,
Like
I
there's.
might do it. My girlfriend is just the best. She's the best. Uh,
Space Jam
Yeah,
with LeBron.
yeah,
Are you gonna?
yeah,
Is this gonna be a thing, or is this gonna be like?
I'll do something. And that's the thing too, is that like as you were saying, like, like, do I want to top the previous? It's not so much top, but I want to evolve. I want to use everything I learned from this Jordan 1 so that the next piece that is space themed can be bigger and better. But not because I want it to be bigger and better than the last piece, just because I just want to keep incorporating new techniques and new ideas and just play around with stuff and see what works. And yeah, like with the Space Jam stuff, I'm probably gonna make some artwork for it.
Bro, I think if you did Buster and this type of shit too, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's the plan. That's what I want to do with that working in progress one. Oh, so here's a little Buster head.
Oh wow.
I did it for a crowd. But yeah, like yeah, I definitely want to do more glitchy Buster stuff. I have one that I did a little bit before, but I want to work more on it. Sorry, I'm just running around grabbing some of this shit. You ever seen Midnight Gospel? This shit just popped up on Chromecast right now. I like Midnight Gospel. That kind of animation is dope.
What do you feel about the Chinese market getting into this thing, and eventually they'll find your art in a sense? And
I hope so. They got hella money, bro. China's got hella bank. I'll gladly sell some of my art to some Chinese basketball fans, because Chinese people love basketball, bro. They fucking love basketball.
Do they love art too, right?
They love art. Yeah, Asians fuck with art and basketball, dude. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So let me show you this.
Yeah, show me that. And I was gonna ask you, who do you look up to as an artist? Like, who is your inspirations? And I would say start with a friend. Start with a friend, and then go up higher from that.
Okay, I know I said this already, but I honestly, like, my significant other, I really, really credit her for my resurgence in art. Like, she is a creative person. She thinks very creatively. She introduces me to a lot of art styles and art mediums that I don't ever play with. I would never think to.
Oil paint.
Music. Yeah, oil painting, pastels, watercolor, gouache. She's doing something called a punch rug soon, so it's like learning about like arts and crafts. Like, oh, I never done this before. This is kind of dope, And then I think that's why we mesh well, is because like it's like a lot. We're interested in art, but like very different things in art, and we can combine those together. So inspiration wise, I get a lot of inspiration from her. In terms of bigger artists, I really like like Banksy. Like I love Banksy because of like his political commentary, how inventive he is. I like throwing people off with artwork. Banksy's dope. Shit, that's crazy. One of my favorite artists. He's this artist named James Turrell. Have you heard of him?
No.
James Turrell is he's like an artist who plays a lot with light, and he does it with like using like sculptures and buildings. So like he'll play like there's this one museum in LACMA over in LA, and he had this room called the Blinding Light, which is like this exhibit where you go in and like it's just rounded walls, and then you walk up and there's kind of this ledge, and then like it kind of slowly like changes colors from like blue to green and red, and then you enter it, and then it looks like there's this white space that just goes on forever, and it's weird, and you stand there, and like you're just kind of like you don't know where things end, and it's the closest I've ever been to like looking into the void.
You're talking about like interactive art, digital art that's on like mediums and walls and.
No, this is not digital art. This is like it's a physical art. It's like spaces that you walk in, and then like the spaces have like maybe like light shining through it, or like he'll have certain spaces where you go in and there's like a cutout in the ceiling that allows the sky to shine through, but when you look at it from the bottom, it looks like just a shape. It's very hard to explain. It's one of those things that you have to kind of experience to kind of get a feel for.
I've experienced that in Washington, where we went to this thing where the floor was like rainbow, and you stepped on it and it did things and interacted, and they had sensors everywhere, so like you were like hollow form in a sense and walking around everything. It was absolutely crazy. And I'll
People
never forget it.
yeah, that's the thing though. Like you said, like this art form and these artists come up with ways to make you feel an emotion and kind of latches onto your memory forever. It's like something that you wouldn't think, like it's not your normal interest to think about like standing on squares that change colors, but then somehow you remember this experience and influences you going forward. And I think that's dope, you know, like that's why like I think art is sick because you can look at so many different types of artwork and so many different types of mediums and just draw inspiration from all of them, even though that if it's not the medium that you work with.
Someone said, you seen the Drake hotline? Someone said, Binary Mamba. What are some of the nicknames? Caruso. You know him, Young Content? KCP, actually. You seen the Drake hotline Blink video? That's lit. Steph Curry. I think that means fucks the sky. You guys
Oh,
trolling me?
Skyfucker.
Is that what it means? Yo, your audio, your audio is off. Something happened.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah. It's Skyfucker? What the fuck does that mean?
He fucks the sky because all his shots are all crazy ass rainbows, and then he just like fucks it all, shooting all threes and shit.
Kevin Durant means school bag do. They're talking about Chinese like acronyms for these names. Kevin Durant.
Oh yeah, I remember reading about this that the Chinese basketball fans on their forums, they basically made these like really crazy they say their name but like using Chinese characters. So let's say Curry might be like Kali. I don't know,
the Kevin Durant is school bag do, and that's from Crypto Dunks, because he's making art. Go to Crypto Dunks on OpenSea, check it out. We'll actually pop it up real here before we Crypto Dunk, because we used to wear the backpack. Nice. Speaking of Crypto Dunks, I wanted to show. Can you go to? Can I send you a link and you can kind of analyze this piece of art? I know you're the man here.
Yeah, bro.
It's all up to you. Let me go to
Discord.
Yeah, I'll go there. Just give me 1 second. Foundation. This is a new sniper in the building. I'm gonna send you this link low real quick. Don't leak my messages, people, please. I just sent it to your Discord.
All right.
But he has these nice rooms, and I'm digging them. His name is Johnny B Designs.
Oh, that's sick, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's like, it reminds me of The Sims.
Yeah, dude, and he makes these rooms, and
that's dope.
You see that Chicago one too.
Yeah, they're clean, bro. That's dope, bro.
And they're floating too, and it's like, I love the texture. I know he's probably using some type of substance painter or ZBrush. I don't know, or this could be full Cinema 4D too.
Yeah. So imagine, like I'm looking at this now, right, and we're seeing it like just a single room being fucking really sick. It's really clean, really eye-catching. The very smart, simple use of like putting on a background solid color. And I'm already seeing how he's going to evolve going for how he can evolve. You know, imagine him creating like an apartment complex that's missing a wall, and you see multiple stories. You have him like the possibilities are endless. Like imagine he creates like a space where like you can buy an apartment, and then he'll make an art room for you, and then eventually he'll have this building of like, hey, I'm come reserve an apartment here, and then I'll create like a 10 by like 5 apartment building, and then this piece will now belong to like fucking like hella people.
Yeah, and, bro, and honestly,
that's what I see when I look at this.
And honestly, with this shit too, with like the NFT interoperability thing, you can have your piece of artwork on that fucking frame right there inside the wall. The bid that someone has, you know, of the Space Jam.
Yeah, man. You can bid to have your artwork on there. You can bid to put up a picture of a loved one. You can, like, it's the possibilities are endless, and that's why it's dope, dude. Like, if you can think about it, there might be a reason to do it, because art is like about whether or not you come up with it. Like, art isn't sometimes about whether or not, or not. Like some people say, like, oh, I could have did that. You know, it's more I should have been the one that thought about it and to do it first. You know, it's not always about the idea. It's sometimes about the execution, and that's why it's dope, dude. Like this person, he's making a very like it's it's just a room, but it's so visually pleasing. I like it, dude. This is sick.
It's so visually. It helps my ADD. This shit, the red, the bull color. Doing this for like rappers. Doing this for like, I don't know, bro. It's just. I have an NFT where I'm dancing on a couch, and I just see my little NFT dancing on that couch. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Someone in the chat pointed out Dot Pigeon. Actually, yeah, I discovered this dude recently too. I was chatting with him over on Nifty Gateways Discord. This guy's sick too. I liked Dot Pigeon. So
Let me see. Let me see if I can find Dot Pigeon.
Yeah, Dot Pigeon. I think Card Surfer 1990 mentioned it out. I like that guy. I like that artist a lot. Because you look at it from afar and it looks like it's a real photo because it's like just realistic enough. But then as you look, it looks more and more fake, but like in a very aesthetically pleasing way. It's cool.
Is this some dude just robbing someone's house, or?
I guess so, man. It's just like I think that's his dude. There's like some guy chilling there with his mask on. It's pretty sick.
Oh my god. That is nice. Card Surfer always, yeah, like that is a rocket. Hubbard Snacks, what's up, Hubbard Snacks? What's up, Card Surfer? Swab in the building. Crypto Dunks. We have a fucking army in here, bro. Thanks for the follow, guys. Tom, Glorious. It's been a glorious day. We have 15 more minutes, right?
Victory!
On the clock.
Yep.
Willis P is in the building.
Oh shit, what's good, Willis P?
Willis is in the building, and we're still looking at this masterpiece that's up 1.09 WETH or ETH. They're the same thing. And it's pretty beautiful to see the homie really succeed. And that I never sold anything like that on Super Rare. That's huge. That's a milestone. That's like something to be proud of. And if anyone outbids him right now, this is your chance. If you want to do 1 point, but hurry. Sean, thank you for the follow, homie. Oh snap, I'm here, back from SD. Let's go. Yeah, Willis says let's go. He's back from SD. I hope you had a great vacation, Willis, with the family. I decompress as well.
SD is beautiful. I lived down there for 5 years, especially I went to college down there. Beautiful, beautiful city.
For real. How you feeling, bro, with this like first auction? How you feel?
I feel good, man. Like I got 2 bids in, you know, and then to be honest, like way higher than I imagined. And you know, like it was cool to do something like this. It's just like a fun experience to be able to say that, hey, I had an auction and we live streamed it and people
that made it to the front page. I might fucking add.
Yeah, that's a trip too. I'm just so thankful. You know, it played out better than I could have hoped because I'm having such a good time. I feel so good. You know, like regardless of how it ends up, I'm in such a good mood. You know, I feel I'm gonna close this and be like, yo, that was fun, young, and you know, everyone else that was in the chat, like it was just cool to be able to shoot and talk shit, and it's a pleasant experience, you know. So whether or not the auction blows up or not.
After the auction, are you gonna accept the bid? That's the thing. You're gonna accept the bid, and then I'll see it here as you accepting that bid.
I'm gonna do one refresh at 9 o'clock, and whatever that top bid is, I'm just gonna accept it on the spot.
Wow. So you know you're actually, that's a smart thing, because yesterday in the chat people kept coming in. Shout out to Early Adopter for doing a raid and bringing all his homies in. And Early Adopter is the man. Booster pack reveals, that is the man with the plan. And you know, we just I share your stuff all the time, bro. I have no problem sharing Righteous Souls. If you're a dweeb, it's cool. If you're a Howard, whatever. But the Righteous, I always share, bro. And I just, you know, it's just I'm just happy to have this event. It's a chill Sunday. I gotta work tomorrow. Someone follow me. Someone said don't. Swap said haha. First NFT that shows on mobile browser. Ooh, is that true?
Is it? That's kind of crazy.
On a mobile browser. I'm out here refreshing for you just because I'm looking at this. Someone might come in.
Path.rarible.com.
You guys can still see that. Sorry if it's not the the best. I can't change it now.
No, it's all good. I think
Say what?
it's gone now. It's the second one now because someone just got a 40 ETH bid. Untitled sex tapes or artworks. Dude, that's crazy.
On what? Rareable?
On Rarible. So I'm number 2 now, which is dope, still dope, because someone got another artwork got a 40 ETH bid, which is fucking wild. More power to that person.
Wow. What's the artwork look like?
Shit, let me see. It's like this. I don't know. It's just like a record label, a record picture of a record. Can you see it?
Lift it up.
Shit, man.
That's it,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's in it. Let me check it out.
bro. They're doing some money laundering there, man. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's some fucking cartel. I'm just joking. But that's good for them, man. I mean, if a fucking banana on the wall could sell for what, $1 million, then a cup of spit that I spit in, and I take a photo of it, and then I put a fucking blue green light on the bottom of it, and then I could sell it for how much you think that's worth, dude?
Billions. Billions. Dream big. Dream big. Billions.
I love how serious you are when you said that shit. Someone said, yeah, we have no idea who might be lurking. Not too many people want to bid until the last minute. That is true.
Ooh, that'd be crazy.
That is true.
Single digit minutes to go. Kind of crazy.
Single digit minutes to go. And who is lurking? Where are you, swipers? Are you swiping? Are you swiping for that last millisecond? Because this looks, I feel something in this. I feel somebody's watching this. Somebody on your Twitter is watching this. You should probably say 9 minutes left.
Okay.
And just see how much more how the boys just like spam. Someone says stop scaring me. He's gonna tweet it right now and I'm gonna spam it right here. I'm gonna get banned for the homie because that's what homies do, bro. We get banned on Twitter.
Okay, let's go.
Let me know when you post it.
I'm posting it right now.
Tell me when you did it.
Done.
Nine seconds. 9 minutes left on the auction. Boom, boom, retweet. Oh my fucking god. OMFMG, FLMB. Booyah.
Oh man, this is crazy, bro. What a weird ass month, man. It's been such an awesome but weird ass month.
Say it again.
It's been an awesome but a weird month, and like just fascinating and amazing and overwhelming and tiring, and just it's been dope, dude. I'm like so, yeah, I'm just so thankful to be able to experience.
Are you able to keep that up for the next month? Because I think the world is gonna need you, or do you need or you're a machine amongst men?
I am learning as I'm doing this to balance. You know, I think in the early couple of weeks, I was really grinding like hard on it, and to the point where like it was, I want to say unhealthy, but like it was getting to the point where it could be unhealthy. You know, like where like because you become obsessed with the grind. Like I want to output stuff, but then as I scale back and kind of reassess myself as an artist and reassess what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and who is and isn't important, and like what isn't important, and like prioritizing mental health above all. How can I balance everything and straddle that line to maximize artwork, friends, family, you know, passions? And you got to take breaks every once in a while, dude. Like you're working hard every day of your life. It's like you got to take a step back sometimes and smell the roses. It's like, you know, like I like going on hikes, be out in nature and just like kind of take it all in. Like, hey,
have you ever been to Joshua Tree or Burning Man?
Oh, I want to. I haven't been to Burning Man. I've been to something called Lightning in a Bottle.
Dude, I was in Lightning in a Bottle.
Hey, were you? Lightning Bottle's dope, bro.
What? This was 2 years ago.
I think I went like 3 years ago and 4 years ago. So it's been a minute.
It was 3 years ago. Was it over there in California, right? In the dunes and the hills?
Yeah, and you're right by the water.
Right by the water, and there's like artist tents and artist communities and.
Yeah, dude, Lightning Bottle's dope, right? That place is sick.
Dude, Grimes was playing, and I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And I just.
Dude, the first year I went, it was this fucking lineup of like Odessa, Flume, RL Grime, it was just this crazy ass lineup, and it was like I had never experienced anything like that. And I was
Were
like,
you in the artist tent?
I've been in the Android Jones tent that was there. That was pretty dope. I was in there making art. I was like,
bro, we need to go. We need to go to a festival. I love the art festivals, like Envision in Costa Rica, Magic in the fucking Lightning in the Bottle, Magic Forest.
Yeah, dude, I'm down, dude. You seem like a fun person to go to a festival with, so I fuck with that. Dude. Now, granted, once everyone's vaccined up and like safe, or like the world's like chilling off, but I'm down, bro. Let's do it. I fuck with that.
Someone said Youngington and Lowe have a great rapport. Facts. I made it. You did make it, Cobra. Holy shit, Cobra 13 made it. You're fucking dominating, dude.
Shit, welcome, bro.
I want to see these fucking refreshes, because it's getting down to the wire. We have like pretty much this is the end of the stream. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. It's been nothing but good talks. I'm so happy that
went by quick,
bro, because you got to know, man. It's just when snipers come together, dreams come true. It's like this like positive, and it's like protons and neutrons, you know, they make life happen.
Sniper snipe, bro. Sniper snipe.
Sniper snipe. And they not only snipe in moments, they snipe in art and rareable too. I'm excited for you, bro. I'm really excited. I feel like I'm a part of like some early history, because we are in the early days of NFT life.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I mean, like, you know, I remind myself every day, you know, stay humble but stay confident. Remind yourself that no matter how satisfied you are with your most recent piece, that you have a lot to learn, and that's something that's you know, I gotta remind myself every day. You know, that's the mentality to have, and treat everyone you meet with positive energy, because, you know, like, positive energy is infectious, and when you meet people who have positive energy and you yourself emit positive energy, it's just the world needs more positive people in here, and you know, you can only control what you can control, and that's most of the time that's yourself. So, you know, why not try to be positive to everyone?
Yo, someone DM'd me and said, what the fuck? I completely agree with you. Said, bro, we got a link and catch up. I'm on a low level grind my stocks on my Twitch stream. I'm trying to find a way to compile my grind and start taking profits from a couple grand a month to 10K plus a month. We would love to pick your brain. Okay. Random. Like what you were saying, people already judge themselves too much. Oh, I'm fat. I'm not fucking doing right in NFTs. I'm not. Why am I not making it, bro? Just don't judge yourself. Live in the present. That's why it's called the now. You gotta master the art of the now. Once you can be in the now and be content with that shit, you will dominate everything in your fucking path. That's what I believe.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, you got 3 minutes left.
Ooh, I'm nervous. I'm refreshing.
I'm refreshing. F5, watch. Watch me break my stream now. We're fucking being a moron. Fuck, no! I turned the emails on. Alright, it's getting down to the wire. I think we need to put some epic music, like Street Fever. I'm about to play Street Fever here. You guys ever heard of Street Fever?
No, I'm down, bro. Always down to check out new music.
Oh man, this is on some other level. This is on some dark synthwave. Do you like dark synthwave music?
I'll give it a shot, bro. I'll give anything a shot. Let me listen to it.
Can you hear it?
No. Sound like it's like a 80s retro wave, like horror chasing. I don't know why I picture like werewolves and like varsity jackets.
Yo, I'm gonna let the music play, and when that minute hits, the music is gonna go up. You take it, because this is an epic moment in time. That's why the music is playing. I'm gonna mute myself. Do your thing, and we'll see it live. Good luck, bro, and congratulations. I'll mute myself after you buy or accept.
Almost. As soon as it hits 9 on my laptop, I'm gonna refresh. O'clock, let's go. I am accepting this bid to whoever's ending in 4493. The bid has been accepted. Hey, first of all, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support and the bids. Congratulations to whoever is 4493. Who has address 4493, you are now in possession of the Space Jam motion. Let me tell you the story behind this one. This was supposed to be the first one, but there was an error with the first one, so we burned that token. And this is created as the very last one in the set. So this one does have some story behind it. So congratulations, it's the original red tongue, red for Jordan Bulls. You got it, bro.
That red tongue has been won. The red tongue has been won. And I honestly think having the red tongue is probably fucking legendary too. Because it's the red uniform too, guys. You gotta see it. Someone said, fuck yes, Eric. Thank you. Hell yeah. Congrats, Eric. Congrats, Eric, and the buyer. Whoever the buyer was, thanks, bro. Color match tongue.
Yes, sir.
Congrats,
Thank you so much,
Schwab
man.
and Eric. I think Schwab is the one that bidded.
Is it Schwab?
Schwabskis.
Is it Schwab? Fuck yeah,
dude,
let's
is it
go.
Schwab, dude? Is it Schwab? Tell me if it's Schwab.
Oh man, I hope that'd be dope if it was Schwab, dude.
Yeah,
Shout out
everyone's
Schwab.
saying congrats, Schwab.
Yo,
Wow.
let's go.
Woohoo! Let's
Victory!
Let's go. Hey, thank you guys so much for the support, man. It's been mind-blowing. It's crazy. I'm very, very honored that you guys feel that my artwork is worth anything like this. You know, hopefully I will create a shitload more for you guys, and you know, I want to be big. I want to be big, but I want to be humble, and I want to take you guys along for the ride.
And you know what else you want to be, bro? You want to be content, because you're killing the game. You're mastering contentment. I love your art. I really love you. I'm so happy to get to know you on this stream and accomplish a monumental ass moment like this. This is nothing to fucking look like it's like something light. Don't bat your eyes on this. This is huge. You want to give some words of wisdom to the people? And Schwab, god dang, dude, that's a big thing, bro. You're gonna go down in history for that one. Give the words. Give some words to the people, bro. Let your inner sensei out.
We've been coming off a crazy ass year, and we've been coming off a year where a lot of humanity has struggled, and even this year as it continues on, people are struggling, people are hurting, and you know, it takes a lot for it to heal. So whatever problems you got going in your life, you know, reach out to people, find help, and be willing to be vulnerable, because you can't heal without being vulnerable. And you know, there are people out there that are helpers. Find the helpers. People in the sniper chat are all helpers. You know, like they are dope. So stay positive. Try your best to make it through whatever bullshit you're going through. A lot of people are going through bullshit, and doesn't mean some might be going through more than others, but that doesn't validate what you're going through. So stay healthy. I hope nothing but the best for everyone's loved ones, friends, and family. I hope them a wonderful week to the week, and to the month, and to the year, and to the rest of their lives. Even if I never talk to you guys again, which that's not going to be the case.
No, it's not. You know it.
And the best advice I can give you guys is tune into Young Content's show as much as you can, because it is good for the soul.
Dude, I love that. And it's the Top Shot Sniper. So make sure you follow us. We got that giveaway. But that giveaway doesn't mean as much as what I just witnessed here. From me to you, from my couch to my little tiger head right here. I love you guys. Thank you, Eric, for being on this. Till next time, live the dream, eat ice cream. We out of here. Congrats, bro. You deserve it.
Man.
Full
Appreciate
applause.
it. Shout out Schwab.
Schwabski. Love you guys. Till next time. Hold the reins. Can you mute your mic for me, bro? This is the music section. Don't leave yet.
Myself in debt, put myself in harm's way. It's all good, but I think I took the hard way. I don't know. Told myself don't sleep, don't hold your breath, don't breathe. Man, I hope they don't leave on me. I don't know what to believe, no. If we got ties, I rate that. Man, I know they hate that. I gotta move forward, you treat it like a racetrack. I'ma go, ain't no break back. All my problems all up, let me face that. Nothing really seems too real. That's the way I feel right now. Right now. There's nothing I would take back.